Hello, this is Mara Jade, and I'm back with another video, and it never fails once anything garners any amount of popularity, whether it's a movie franchise, book series, or TV series. In this case, Netflix's The Witcher, that premiered on December 20th, you have the victim card carrying members of society coming out in droves, acting all triggered on behalf of the general audience, in this case, warning others about the Abelist plotline in the season. If you don't want anything spoiled, because this article does touch on minor spoilers about the Season 1 for The Witcher, I would suggest you stop the video here, go watch the season, and then come back if you want my 2 cents on this stupidity. If you don't care, I'm going to touch on some points in the article. I'm not going to cover every last bit of it because it is so ridiculous. You will want to break your laptop, and I don't want anyone to have to do that. So, with that being said, minor spoilers. Okay, here we go. Okay. Netflix, the show, has a 92% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and while Rotten Tomatoes has zero credibility at this point, the fact that it's 92%, I would say, is pretty damn good, especially for a Netflix show. And so, but anyway, again, popular. Here's what triggered the victim card carrying members. Yennefer, one of the 3 main characters of the season, starts out the season as a hunchback woman with a slight facial deformity. And then from episode 1 to episode 3, by episode 3, she takes control of her physical appearance by going to, this article says, a magical enchanter. He calls himself the artist. She goes to the artist and essentially takes control of her physical appearance. She's asked twice during this procedure, do you want to do this? And she says yes. So she takes control of her appearance, and in doing so takes control of her destiny. That should be empowering to these people, because Yennefer, as a whole, is a rather feminist character. They don't exactly beat you over the head with any sort of agenda surrounding that, but if you watch her character, she does have some feminist qualities to her. But no one cares because she is a very good character. But that doesn't matter to these people because she goes from disabled to non-disabled. And that could potentially be offensive to the disabled general movie-going audiences. How can these people not see how blatantly offensive that is? They are taking it upon themselves to be offended for the disabled audience and saying, I cannot trust you to form your own opinion about this season, so I will be offended on your behalf, and I will have the opinion you're supposed to have. But we're the bad ones because we like a show and we like a character that goes from disabled to non-disabled, essentially taking control of her own destiny? Why? I don't like speaking for people, but I could probably say with confidence that anyone born with a deformity, if they had the opportunity to get rid of that deformity, would take that chance. So why are you being offended for them? And this also drives me nuts. Going down further here, in addition to this plotline, Yennefer is played by a non-disabled actor, a common casting practice in the entertainment industry. Those are the key words there. Entertainment industry. These are actors and actresses playing roles. That's it. They are playing parts. What were they supposed to do? Find an actual hunchbacked woman with a facial deformity? If they remake The Miracle Worker about Helen Keller, are you going to be offended because the actress that get to play the girl is not legitimately blind and deaf? Or how about The Elephant Man? Are you going to be so triggered over the fact that whatever actor they get to play the part of the Elephant Man in the movie is not actually born with elephantitis of the face? These are movies. This is a TV series. They're going to pick the actors and actresses that are perfect for the role. And in this case, Yennefer, I believe that's what happens to her in the books. I haven't read all the books, but I believe that she does go from disabled to non-disabled, taking control of her life. And rather than be empowered at that, they want to be offended. Because, God forbid, they give up their victim card every once in a while. They have to be offended over every little thing. If they don't, they're going to implode, I imagine. Because every day they're triggered over something. And 2 tweets, well, 4 technically, because it's 2 per, these 2 individuals. But, oh, that's indicative of the, audience as a whole, that they have to warn others over this plotline. And the fact that it's ableist, which is a word that was just made up recently as a way to put anyone who criticizes the social justice movement, and this movement has perverted the term of social justice, anyone who criticizes that, put them in his or her place and say you are offensive to disabled people because you promote able-bodied people over disabled people. So you're basically speaking for disabled people while putting others down and not saying how offensive you are being to the disabled community. So these 2 people took it upon themselves to warn others. Oh, wow. And this goes further, talking about Game of Thrones, talking about Tyrion. I have not watched any of the Game of Thrones seasons, so I believe in the books he is not a dwarf, but because he was cast that way in the season, it's kudos. So anyway, that's the article. That's the stupidity of this article, and I'm just fed up with all these people. I'm fed up with these people speaking for others and being offended on the behalf of everyone else. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, essentially, at this point, and I am going to make videos. You do anything like this, I'm going to make videos on it, and I'm going to call you out on your stupidity, I'm going to call you out on your offensive behavior, because people need to start doing that. Otherwise, those who are warning others about the ableist plotline are going to walk over everyone else, and I'm just done. Done with it. I'm not dealing with it anymore. That being said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this whole situation. If you watched The Witcher, did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know. If you want to share it on social media, I am Mara Jade, and I will see you all. I would say on the dark side, but now we're getting into 2020, so I'll catch you all then. See ya.